been good and practicing real hard? Yeah? Clarence, you've been rehearsing real hard now. So Santa, bring you a new saxophone, right? Everybody out there been good or what? Oh, that's not many, not many. You guys in trouble out here. And you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. You better be good for goodness sake. Better be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not try. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, oh, oh. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. You better be good for goodness sake. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Yeah. Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Director of Airports for the City of San Antonio, Jesus Signs.
Good afternoon. No, heck no. I think I said good afternoon. Thank you all. Good afternoon, everyone. Really appreciate everyone being here today. And welcome to the San Antonio International Airport. It says here to tell you that my name is Jesus Signs, Director of Airports, so I better make sure I get that right. And it's truly an honor to stand before you as we commemorate this very significant milestone in the airport's history. Today is an exciting day as we break ground on a new terminal for SAT. Let me try that one more time. Today is an exciting day as we break ground on a new terminal for SAT. You know, the louder you scream, the warmer it gets. This project represents not just the future of our airport, but also our commitment to meeting the growing needs of our international and domestic passengers. Before we begin, I want to acknowledge the extraordinary collaboration and partnerships that have brought us here for this celebration. To our very leader, he's been relentless in his efforts of ensuring that this move to the direction that it moves. Our very own, our Mayor, Ron Nirenberg. So many times we've talked B sessions and things that we're doing. We couldn't have moved forward without an incredible group of individuals. All of our city council members, councilwomen, councilmen, thank you so much for being here today. We couldn't do it without you all. And a man who really needs no introduction. He is about as spirited as you will find someone. And really, one of the most fundamental reasons that's why I stand here before you today. Our leader that just does not go to sleep, and he is relentless in what he does, our city manager, Mr. Eric Walsh. There's so many people to thank within the city of San Antonio, and thank you for your unwavering commitment and support to seeing this project through execution. Make no mistake about it, nothing good comes easy. It takes a lot of work. It's been a very exciting journey. We still have a long way to go, but there are so many people to thank for getting us to this point. Let's give a well-deserved round of applause to the 400 plus San Antonio International Airports here at San Antonio and Stinson that make it happen 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's appropriate that a plane would be taken off as we're saying it. None of this would be possible without their hard work and dedication. I'd also like to extend my gratitude to our airlines, our cargo partners, whose efforts make it possible for people and businesses to connect with our city every day. To all of our airline partners, our cargos, please, if you guys could stand up, give them a big round of applause to all of our airlines. Thank you all so much for our domestic and international carriers. You guys make it happen. Appreciate it. This terminal expansion benefits from the unwavering support of our congressional leaders. I know we've got some congressional members here. If you could please stand, the representatives for some of our congressional members. They might have not arrived yet, but thank you to all of our congressional members and all the support that they give us. Their support has been instrumental in securing more than $80 million in federal grants over the past 4 years, funding critical infrastructure development for our terminal, our airfield, and as we prepare to meet the demands of our growing future. Here shortly, you'll hear from not only a colleague, but a friend, and someone who's been just relentless as it relates to the importance of safety in everything that we do. If I were to sit here and line up the number of things that have to happen with perfection at an airport every single day, it's a testament of the people that work hard, and it's a testament of our Southwest Region Director and the leader, Ignacio Flores, who's here with us today. Please give Ignacio with the FAA a big round of applause. I'd also like to give a big round of applause to everyone that helps us as it relates not only here within the city but in the region. We've got so many people. I know I saw Erica Boyd, who's here for the Texas Commercial Airports, and so many others that are here day in and day out that help us be successful. Big round of applause to them. When I first arrived to San Antonio, it's like, did you meet with the chamber of this? Did you meet with the chamber of that? Did you? And I'm like, how many chambers is there in San Antonio? It doesn't happen without these people. They're here. They're making it happen. I saw Jeff Webster. He was here. Jeff, thank you so much. I know Mr. Brett Finley with the Northeast has been here. The Hispanic Chamber, Luis. To all of you chambers that help us with everything that we're doing, thank you so much for all your support. I've tag teamed with these two individuals on a number of efforts for some things that we've been able to accomplish. Jenna Salcedo Herrera and Mark Anderson. Jenna leading everything Greater SA and Mark leading everything VSA. They've been a true partner to all that we've been accomplished. Jenna's up here. She's going to say some words. Thank you, Jenna, for all the work that you have done in helping us. I used to work for United Parcel Service, and it was really simple. You make it happen, you make it fun, you skip your lunch, and you run, run, run. This individual exemplifies this every day. His entire team, the leadership that they have here in San Antonio. Let me tell you, I've always heard, if it's true, you're not bragging, Jesus. On a number of occasions, the San Antonio International Airport Transportation Security Administration team has been #1 in the country for the speed of throughput because of Tommy Johnson and all the work of the TSA. Tommy, Jane, thank you guys for all the work that you guys do. We've had over 200% growth on the international side. We've got Jason Ahern, who's here from, the regional office. Thank you, Jason, for being here. But it'd be remiss of me to not recognize Ron Stanley, who is on a special assignment in Washington, D.C. He sits here as the leader here in San Antonio and works under Jose Mendiola. Jose, thank you for all the work that CBP, the Customs and Border Protection, does for our airport. That should encourage you to want to purchase an international flight with Condor Airlines, Viva Aerobus, Aeromexico, or Volaris. I hope I didn't leave anybody out. And Southwest Airlines, they go to Cancun too, so please purchase a flight. So many things that we've been able to accomplish throughout these 3 or 4 years in preparation for today's inaugural groundbreaking. Could not happen with so many people that have been instrumental. The Airport Advisory Commission, led by Mark Fessler. I know I saw Mark. We didn't get to say hello, but where's Mark at? Please stand up. Mark Fessler has done an incredible job of leading the Airport Advisory Commission. The Airport System Development Committee, you'll hear from retired Major General Angie Salinas, who's been incredible to the city of San Antonio. She stepped in. John Dixon, who led this effort for so many years. So much appreciation to the entire Airport System Development Committee. Thank you all so much for all that you do as well. I'm getting close. You can't do, break, or build anything until we go through the process that we needed to go through. And we've got 2 incredible partners in Corrigan and Hansel Phelps. If you could please give a big round of applause to Corrigan and Hansel Phelps, doing an incredible job in getting ready. San Antonio's very own Lake Flato. I know I saw Dave earlier. Thank you all, Lake Flato, for everything that you've done as well. Very appreciative. You're going to hear more and more from us with regards to the importance of established design standards of what we've put together here at this airport and the future of this terminal. There are some members here who have been very helpful and instrumental in helping our Deputy Director, Mr. Tim O'Crongley, in ensuring that we're moving forward on accessibility. The Universal Design Group, you're going to see a terminal like you've never seen before. It's going to be it's going to be world class. I can't thank Tim O'Crongley and the Universal Design Group for all the work that you have done in getting this terminal ready for the future. So thank you all so much for all that you have done. This terminal development program is the cornerstone of a bigger vision. Time ever, you will begin to see some renderings of what this airport's going to look like. Don't leave, because when City Manager Eric Walsh comes up, he's got a really good surprise for you, so make sure you stick around for that. Let's take a look at what this great new facility will look like and envision the future of SAT. The exterior rendering will be first. I know you're gasping for breath as you look at what the future will look like. We look forward to sharing more exciting news about other Elevate SAT projects soon. But today we come together to celebrate the start of the new terminal and to honor the major accomplishments that mark a significant milestone for SAT, San Antonio, and the broader region. I want to hit on a couple of highlights because it's important that we celebrate the successes that the entire team was able to accomplish in 2024. This year, we welcomed the first ever transatlantic flight and connected San Antonio to Europe via Frankfurt on Condor Airlines. Buckle up, whoever's here from American. We received tentative approval from the Department of Transportation on service between SAT and Washington Reagan National for DCA service in partnership with American Airlines. Looking forward to that. We also welcome the largest number of travelers in a medium-sized airport from Mexico and launched new flights to Monterrey, Guadalajara, and Querétaro. We welcome more nonstop domestics to numerous key destinations, including New York, Miami, San Francisco, Boston, and Philadelphia. Jacob Tyler's in the room. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Mike, for all the work that you've done on air service development. An incredible lift of what we've been able to accomplish. Last month, the Federal Aviation Administration conducted a 3-day annual airport certification inspection on SAT. They found 0 discrepancies for the 3rd year in a row. That's not light. It takes a lot of hard work. To all of our operations and maintenance team for all the work that they do day in and day out, led by Ryan Rocha, our Assistant Director of Operations. He's done an incredible job. The Transportation Security Administration team at SAT has some of the shortest wait times in the entire country. Our airport is breaking records each month, and October marked the busiest month on record. In fact, it is the 18th consecutive record-breaking month. In 2024, we're on track to serve more than 11 million passengers for the first time ever in the airport's history. Something near and dear to my heart, I want to thank Eric Warner for all the work that he's done. We've grown our SAT Aviation Explorers program designed to inspire and produce the next generation of aviation and aerospace professionals. We visit elementary, middle school, high school, and universities to offer a unique opportunity to sit in a pilot seat and experience what it's like to fly a plane. We open the door to mentorships, scholarships, and training programs in the industry. This year alone, we provided 700 opportunities to youth in the city of San Antonio across the entire city so people can begin to learn more and more about what it's like to work at an airport. Rendering number 2 begins to show you the curb drop-off. As you look at the screen, you will now see the curb drop-off at what it will look like with so many different efforts. I feel like calling Dave and Corrigan up here to tell you all the beautiful things that they have to tell you about the design standards of what we've installed in here. The future of the airport isn't just about the infrastructure, it's about the people who make SAT what it is every day. I want to say how proud I am to work with each of you, such a dedicated team who works tirelessly to ensure the success and growth of SAT and consistently go above and beyond to deliver excellence in every aspect of operations and customer experience. The next rendering, you will see the welcoming plaza inside the interior as people will receive passengers as they come in from the international facility and the domestic facility. Here you see the improved and expanded ticketing hall that will serve our growing number of passengers. The groundbreaking is more than just the start of a construction project. It's the beginning of a new chapter of our airport and our community. It's a true sense of place as SAT continues to experience record-breaking growth each month. This new terminal will ensure we meet the evolving needs of our passengers, businesses, and partners of San Antonio and around the world. And now, it is my distinct pleasure, it's my honor to introduce our very own Mayor Ron Nirenberg, who has been a real true champion for SAT and the development of this new terminal. Please welcome Mayor Ron Nirenberg to the podium.
Is anybody else cold? So usually with these tent groundbreakings, it's the folks that are inside the tent that are the lucky ones. Everybody's standing in the sun. You guys are the lucky ones. Well, I do want to acknowledge the presence of a couple of other key partners in all of our endeavors here in the region, and someone who specifically had a role to play in getting us to this point. My former colleague and the CEO and president of South Texas Business Partnership, Rebecca Villagran, is here. Thank you very much, Rebecca. We've also got Mayor Gloria from Floresville here as well, and we know we serve the Floresville community as well. Well, good afternoon. It is wonderful to be here with you to celebrate this important milestone. And I want to thank the many individuals, too, most of whom, everyone actually, who Jesus has already named, but also just point out again, City Manager Eric Walsh, Assistant City Manager Jeff Coyle, Jesus is an entire team, John Dixon, our first chair of the Air System Development Committee. If John's not here, we feel his presence anyways. The list goes on. It was truly a team effort. And Jesus talked about how this project, these projects, are going to elevate air service in San Antonio and elevate the region's economy. What I am most excited and have been most excited about the potential of this airport and what this program means is that this will also elevate the aspirations of our entire city, to elevate the expectations of what we should have and what we should enjoy in our city. So let me take a moment to recognize Ryan Whalen, who's here on the stage with us. He's the special assistant to the president and the senior advisor for the implementation of all the infrastructure projects that are going on throughout the United States. Ryan joined the Biden-Harris administration from Bluebird Philanthropies, where he helped launch what we call the Local Infrastructure Hub, a national platform that's empowered more than 1,200 communities coast to coast about leveraging the bipartisan infrastructure law and the Inflation Reduction Act. We know game-changing pieces of legislation. He is now responsible for implementing the vision of the bipartisan infrastructure law and elevating projects just like this. And like Mitch Landrieu before him, he is here because he believes in San Antonio's vision. We are grateful for the crucial assistance that the Biden administration has provided on this project. Our community has long recognized the need for enhanced airport facilities. But for decades, there's been a lot of talk and not a lot of action. That streak ends today. This transformational project is becoming a reality, and it's about time that the San Antonio, the 7th most populous city in the United States and the best city in America, in my opinion, are on our way to having that airport. And while SAT continues to rise to the occasion and meet the demand of our region's expansion, this new terminal, which is one element of a broader vision, will help the airport accomplish even more continued growth, foster the development of important connections and business opportunities for our entire region. It will also strengthen our position as a hub for global business, develop key industries that are economic drivers for our entire region, and connect local companies to new markets and bring in visitors who will contribute to our San Antonio economy. And this event is coming at a crucial time. San Antonio gained more new residents last year than any other city in America. But let me be clear, we're not about growth for the sake of growth. While the evolution of our city is exciting, it also means that the time is now to consider what it means for our future. If we want to maximize and realize our own potential, it's important that we have an airport to support it. Most important, this groundbreaking symbolizes opportunity for everyone in here and all around this region, for our businesses, our residents, a brighter future for our neighborhoods that will make our neighbors and our region thrive. And we believe that when the airport thrives, San Antonio thrives. And so let's talk real quick about some immediate facts. Airports, we know, are major employment centers. Already, the San Antonio International Airport generates $7.4 billion for our region's economy and supports 55,000 jobs every single year. And as for this project itself, the actual construction activity, it will support 16,000 jobs, and the $1.4 billion that will go into this terminal is already doubled in ROI. So I'm proud to note that this is going to be an economic driver from the moment we put the shovels in the ground. And last thing on who's doing the work, the first employee on this site was a ready-to-work graduate. The development of this new terminal at SAT paves a bright future for San Antonio and our region. I want to thank each of you for being here to celebrate this exciting new chapter for our city. Now it's my great honor to invite up to the stage Ryan Whalen from the White House, who is here on behalf of President Biden to say a few words.
San Antonio, good afternoon. Thank you for having me. Jesus and the entire airport team, thank you for your hospitality. To the members of San Antonio City Government, to the City Council, thank you for all that you're doing. To Mayor Nierenberg, thank you for your incredible partnership and your leadership. The vision and compassion and commitment to really delivering for the people of San Antonio. You've been a tremendous advocate for San Antonio. We at the Biden administration are so grateful for the partnership and the collaboration, and everyone in this room should know that the mayor has been an incredible advocate for you, and we've been so pleased to work with you. Thank you, Mayor. And so today we are here to celebrate an incredible milestone, the groundbreaking for a world-class airport terminal that will allow San Antonio to meet not only the incredible demand for this fast-growing airport, but to really match all of the fantastic work and investment that's happening in this booming region. And this project is a validation of what's happening here in San Antonio. And it's a tribute to the so many committed partners in this room, public sector, private sector, coming together and making sure that you're able to meet the demands of today and secure the long-term prosperity for your region. And so on behalf of President Biden, let me say congratulations for all that you have done to get to this moment and to get to today. And we are so proud to be part of helping make this happen. This project is one of 66,000 projects around the country that are being brought to life through the bipartisan infrastructure law. Almost $570 billion in funding for airport projects just like this, helping improve almost 200,000 miles of roads, 11,000 bridge projects, 580 port and waterway projects, and so many more just like that. But every one of these projects only happens because of the collaboration and the partnership that happens in communities just like we're seeing here. And what's really inspiring today is to see everyone here, and I can tell everyone in this room that what you're doing here is a model for the rest of the country. And so thank you for that, and we look forward to telling the story of what you're doing all around the United States here. And so as we look ahead to the infrastructure decade that has begun and is coming, we are so proud that President Biden and Vice President Harris have been able to unlock access to economic opportunity, create good-paying jobs, boost domestic industries and manufacturing, and grow America's economy from the middle up and the bottom out, just like Mayor Nirenberg was describing, and just like what's happening not only here in this project, but throughout the region. The President's Investing in America agenda has been delivered in partnership with leaders just like those in this tent today. It's improved the lives of millions of Americans, and it's planting the seeds for a better and more prosperous future for decades to come. And that brings us to today. I look forward to returning to San Antonio soon, arriving at this fantastic, beautiful new terminal, and one that will bring the world to San Antonio and San Antonio to the world. Mayor Nirenberg, thank you for everything you do. San Antonio, congratulations, and I look forward to seeing all that comes down the road. Thank you.
I welcomed them to San Antonio's winter. So listen, thank you, Mayor and guests and council that have joined us here today. This is, as Jesus said, one of the most important projects any of us will work on as it relates to our community. The Terminal Development Program, as you heard Jesus and the mayor talk about, will lay the foundation of our continued prosperity, our growth, our economy, and this expansion is long overdue. As Jesus shared with you, with over 11 million passengers, we're busy, right? And if anybody that's been to the airport over the last 18 months, 24 months, 36 months, you've seen that traffic. And this project is long overdue. And I thought about how we got here this morning on my way into work, and it really goes back to Carlos Contreras. And a Saturday afternoon that the ELT, the executive leadership team from the city, and a brand new director with Jesus, and a half-day meeting at the convention center, where we asked, where are we going? What do we need? And how are we going to get there? And Jesus, our brand new director, walked in with 3 options. And the first question I asked him was, what's the biggest one? Because that's what we're going to focus on. And so I can't thank the airport team, the executive leadership team with the city, Jesus and his team, because they've gotten us to where we're at today. And I really appreciate all the hard work. This is one hurdle. The next hurdle is the construction. And I'm thankful for the Hensel Phelps, the Answer, Accenture folks, and all the work that's going into our project. The mayor talked about the regional impact of our airport, $7.4 billion a year annually to this region. What it does for employment, what it does for our economy. And it's critical as we continue to grow both that domestic and international commerce and trade and visitation, but also the opportunity for San Antonians. As the mayor mentioned, as the mayor talked about, San Antonio is the largest, fastest growing city in this country. And there are very important things that we're doing here, but nothing more important than what we're going to begin today. I want to thank the mayor and the city council. You all have and American Airlines. You all have given us the feedback, the guidance, and more importantly, the confidence to be where we're at today. And I am extremely grateful for your support. This project will continue, and we'll need to continue your support. There's two things that I want to highlight. Both of them mentioned, but I really want to accentuate both of them. The first is that this airport is a location that we want San Antonians to be proud of. That's our goal. And you'll see from the renderings behind us that we want to establish a place that San Antonians know when they're here, that it's their building, that it reminds them of San Antonio, and it's reflective of our community, our culture, and our hospitality. And more importantly, we want visitors to this building to understand those three aspects. We're going to take a whole slew of pictures over here after this ceremony. And everybody here should take an opportunity to relish and celebrate this momentous occasion. So I invite everybody to be part of that picture taking afterwards. And then secondly, our goal, one of our goals here, is to be the most accessible airport in the country. Whether you're traveling with a child, an elderly parent, a family friend with a need, we're going to make air travel out of this facility convenient and accessible to you. So, thank you. So you've seen a lot of renderings behind me, but what we want to show you now is a fly-through of the new terminal. We're just not building a terminal, we're building San Antonio's future. So thank you very much for being here with us today. I'm going to pass the mic to and invite retired Major General Angie Salinas, the chair of the Airport System Development Committee, to the podium.
Thank you very much, City Manager. I'm honored to be here today representing the Airport System Development Committee, or ASDC. And I'm really incredibly grateful to the Mayor and the City leadership for their foresight for establishing this committee in 2018 to serve as the voice of our community. And actually, I have to just say, as a veteran, every single time an airplane takes off, that is the sound of freedom for me. So we need to relish that sound for as often and as many times as it does. So it is an absolute privilege to serve as the newly appointed chair of the ASDC, building on the incredible work of my predecessor, John Dixon, whose expertise and dedication to our airport has been invaluable. His work and the work of our entire committee has ensured that the committee remains a reflection of our community. And I want to express my deepest appreciation to the ASDC, whose leadership and expertise has helped propel the vision of the San Antonio International Airport forward. This new terminal is a direct response to the needs and the voices of our community. The new terminal will meet the demand for expanded and elevated air service of the business community, who relies on efficient air travel to thrive and expand opportunities. It's going to meet the needs of travelers from across the South and Central Texas region by providing greater connectivity and convenience. The new terminal will also benefit surrounding neighborhoods and businesses that will see long-term economic growth as a result of this development. I'm proud to be part of this bold step toward forwarding our community, and I'm excited to work with the ASDC, our city leaders, and the SAT team to help bring this vision to life. And together, we're going to ensure that SAT remains a cornerstone of our economic growth and connectivity. So now, I'm not here to sell cookies. I would like to introduce Ignacio Flores from the Federal Aviation Administration.
One more time.
Good afternoon, everyone. Just making sure that everybody's still awake, but I would assume everybody still is with this nice cold weather. First of all, I want to thank the mayor, and I also want to thank Jesus for the invitation to be here. It's a pleasure to be here representing the FAA. I know we started looking at a lot of renderings of the new terminal, and we also saw a lot of different concessions. But I want to hone in on the safety side, being the FAA, being our mission. Before we get to the nice, shiny terminal and we're able to enjoy our food, we got to have a safe airfield. And I want to make sure that I commend Jesus and his team. You probably heard him earlier speak to the fact that they had 3 years of no safety deficiencies. And that's a huge accomplishment. So kudos to the mayor and his whole team and Jesus. Now let me shift it over to what we're here today. Today marks an important milestone, not only for the city of San Antonio, but also for San Antonio Airport and the entire region. The construction of this new Terminal C is a significant step in enhancing the airport's capacity to meet the needs of current and future demand. With the addition of the 17 new gates, a parking garage, and an updated roadway system, Terminal C is set to enhance the experience of thousands of passengers traveling to and from San Antonio. This expansion will also position San Antonio as a stronger hub for both domestic and international travel, fostering businesses and tourism opportunities. The roadway realignments included in this project are designed to improve mobility and reduce emissions, showcasing San Antonio's commitment to sustainability. By focusing on climate resiliency, this project aligns with a broader effort to build a more sustainable future for all. Now, several of the speakers have spoken about partnership and teamwork. Speaking of partnership, just to showcase, over the last 10 years, the FAA has awarded the city of San Antonio over $299 million. $299 million of federal funds for different projects. Some of those projects include runway rehabilitations, taxiway rehabilitations, airfield lighting, in addition to airport master plans. We're here today for the terminal project for Terminal C, and the FAA supported this project with $18 million in federal funds as part of the airport terminal program, which is a program of the bipartisan infrastructure law. This funding reflects the FAA's commitment in investing in critical infrastructure that enhances safety, capacity, and efficiency. As we break ground here today, we look forward to turning this vision into a reality and reaping the benefits that those enhancements will bring to San Antonio and the entire region. In closing, I want to congratulate Jesus and the entire airport team, the whole city, the mayor, and all of the city officials for their partnership to move this project forward. Thank you again, and look forward to the completion of this project. I'm going to turn it over to Jason Ahern to come up.
Thank you, everybody, for the warm welcome. You know, as I met with Jesus a number of years ago as we got ready for, as I became the new area director for Customs and Border Protection, and he made a couple promises to me, one of which was not to be up here freezing on this monumental day. So I want to broke that promise, but he did make the promise that he's going to bring this to fruition, and I'm extremely proud to see that that's actually coming true today. I wanted to thank everyone at San Antonio International Airport and for inviting CBP to join this momentous occasion. I want to thank those in the media and the community who have come to mark this historic occasion as well. My name is Jason Ahern. I serve as the Area Port Director for U.S. Customs and Border Protection. I'm grateful to join you all on this day. You know, when you join CBP, you're hired to catch bad guys and drugs. You're not up here to be part of this historic moment for a community. And I'm extremely honored to be a part of this today. This is truly a great day for San Antonio International Airport, CBP, and many of the travelers who will be benefiting from this new terminal. This endeavor has been bold and strategic, and we congratulate and salute the relentless pursuit of today. This terminal will be a great enhancement to the airport, the local economy, and to the many consumers who will enjoy such a better travel experience. For CBP, we will enjoy the benefits of a more efficient, high-capacity processing area to support the growing demands of the international air service here at the San Antonio community. We're excited to see this all come to fruition today. A significant part of our mission, I'll be honest, with the wind, it's kind of hard to read these notes. It's quite a challenge. This is, you know, I've done some hard things in my career. This is definitely up there. I've been over there freezing, shaking next to Jennifer, and now I'm trying to read from papers that are flying all over the place. What we're excited about, I'm just going to go off this, okay? Here we go. What we're excited about was this new facility. We're excited to see the increasement in efficiency. That's going to give the customers and CBP a better traveling experience. CBP's mission is always to facilitate legitimate trade and travel. With a new facility here at San Antonio, we're confident that that's going to take place. So thank you all for having me today. Thank you for all supporting U.S. Customs and Border Protection, and I appreciate your time.